Governor Perry has accepted an invitation to meet with President Obama as he discusses the border crisis with religious leaders. That's happening tomorrow in Dallas, but the president will not visit the border during his trip to Texas. President Obama today asked Congress for more than $3.5 billion to handle the crisis. The White House says that money would help increase the detention, care, and transportation of these unaccompanied children. The funds would also help with increased surveillance at the border and assist Central American countries with those who are eventually sent back. The president's visit was just one of many border crisis topics brought up today at Dallas County Commissioner's Court, and Fox 4's Natalie Solis was there and joins us now with more. Natalie.
Heather, when pressed during today's Commissioner's Court, Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins stayed tight-lipped about any possible plans to meet with the president and governor tomorrow. He repeatedly deferred to the White House, only saying if he is asked to meet and greet at the airport, he will. Well, it appeared as though commissioners were going to get an earful in today's meeting about the 2,000 immigrant kids soon to be sheltered in Dallas County. Lots of people signed up to speak, a packed room. But when it was finally time for them to address the commission, several were no-shows. Of the people who did take to the podium, most expressed support, with only a few citing concerns about disease and some angry at money being spent on foreigners.
Do not let Dallas go down in history as an accessory to the great crime against America, restrain Dallas government. I could say God save America from our politicians.
Our taxes overall are relatively low. I can't think of a better use of our taxes, whether it be local, state, or federal, to respond to a humanitarian crisis.
Jenkins' camp says it is still waiting on the feds to sign off on Lamar Alternative School in Grand Prairie and shuttered Halsey Middle School in Dallas as possible shelter sites. He says FEMA and the Department of Health and Human Services will soon do walkthroughs. Community meetings still not set in those neighborhoods around the facilities. Jenkins says that is being discussed, although he will likely have to participate by phone. Well, Jenkins is sticking by his timeline, saying some kids will be here by the end of the month. He says the goal for his team this week is to have a volunteer plan and a building contract plan in place. Heather?